Is there a diet that a vegan could not follow? Think about it for a moment. I'll wait. Well, so we can begin with diets that you know a vegan could follow. So we could have the frugivore diet, or the maybe high carb diet, or high fat, or even high protein. You could think of many different variations of diets that will still be plant-based, because that's what vegan means, right? To not eat meat. Well, I would challenge that. So if you take, for example, keto diet, well, you could actually already be keto on a plant-based diet. But if you take something like a paleo, where meat is basically required, or if you take a diet like carnivore, which is only meat and animal products, how could a vegan follow that diet? Well, I would still argue that a vegan can be on a carnivore diet. And it all comes down to the fact that being vegan is not a diet, it's a philosophical stance against animal abuse, against their rights. And so, if you were to find a way to consume meat without an animal being exploited or have to suffer, it would be perfectly reasonable for a vegan to consume that meat. Maybe not from a respect perspective, but still morally, yeah, they could. And so, if you take, for example, roadkill, there's no victim there. An animal has already, or well, there was a victim, but if you eat the animal, you don't cause any more harm to the animal. Or if you take today lab-grown meat, it's the perfect example of meat that doesn't cause harm, reasonable harm at least. But why should we care that a vegan could eat theoretically any type of diet? Well, it comes down to the fact that a lot of people do align with vegan values, do agree that eating animals is wrong, that robbing animals of their life is unethical, but still they come to conclusions that maybe due to their health they can't go vegan or whatever. This argument now doesn't hold any value if there is a possibility to actually change your diet instead of your